So, guys, I am up right now trying to do a raw report on this Brianna situation, as you can see. But I have major issues with my computer. So, I'm going to have to deal with this later on tonight. I got to go to the airport, deal with a couple workers, pick up a couple union cards. I'll probably be back about 11, 12. It's going to be too late to be doing that. So bear with me. I will get to it, but I'll go ahead and let you know what I think. I'm trying to keep my composure because this is a bunch, and you know me, I don't like to cuss. But if I'm really angry, I will cuss. And I have to ask the Lord to forgive me after. This lady was asleep, working 2 double shifts as an EMT, an essential worker fighting COVID, risking her life every day to fight COVID. Only come home to relax with her man or boyfriend who had no criminal issues, was not a drug dealer, but was a card-carrying gun owner, which is his right in America. If you got license, everybody should be able to own a gun. I'm telling you, black brothers, you need to get one ASAP. ASAP, to protect yourself. Because had not he had that gun, he would be dead. A no-knock warrant. Most of the people in that building say they didn't hear a thing, but all of a sudden, here come this guy that's way upstairs, way back in the back, saying he heard the police announce themselves. Get the out of here, man. You bust through the apartment, no drugs. You already got the drug dealer in jail, so why are you bothering her? And you think throwing a little money you think the Attorney General being a black man, and yeah, he's a Republican, but Republican, Democrat, it doesn't matter. All of them be bootlicking, all of them be kissing white people behind, trying to get a position. I don't care about you. You ain't got a position to give them. All they need is your vote. Once they get elected, they got higher plans. They just using you. And yeah, your vote matters, but does it matter after this person get elected when you put them in office? No. Your vote can count to an election, but will it count towards you being bettered in your life? Because the show didn't happen for Breonna Taylor. This is some bull. And see, when they light Kentucky up, man, Louisville, I'm telling you, Louisville is going to get light up like a firecracker because those black people down there ain't going to have that. And you got this brother who happened to be a Republican, so you know he's going to spit Republican talking points, who's down talking the public saying that justice ain't justice if we have to resort to violence. Let me tell you something, bruh. People resort to violence because of injustice. How do you think true justice prevailed? When you had enough and you just ain't gonna take it no more. Why do you think why do you think the white settlers left England and came to America? Because they felt like they were being unjustified in their religion. And they wanted to come somewhere where they could freely. And then they're gonna come over here and try to take over. And you think they was gonna just have that by peacefully protesting? No, they took up their guns and they got to work. Now, I'm not for no gun violence. But I am for protecting yourself. And I don't care if you're a cop or not. I don't care who you are. You have no right to muscle around. You work for the public. The public don't work for you. You are under our command. Unless there's a crime, you can't command jack on us. And in this case, there's clearly no crime. You killed the innocent woman who did nothing to nobody. She was in her sleep, butt ball naked with her boyfriend. And y'all bust in the house and start shooting. Why? Is it because you want to zone that area for better housing and people not moving out fast enough? Kind of like what you did to Nipsey Hussle? Oh, well, the cops didn't kill Nipsey Hussle. That don't mean nothing. The cops can hire people to get out of here. And when I say cops, I'm talking about money. People got money who have, the purpose of cop, the first letter in cop is C, and it stands for control. The other word is operative. The O and P stand for police. And that's where you get the word cop. Control, operative, I can't even say the word. Control, operational police. That's all they are. They want to control the land. I'm going to get back to this a little later. I got to get out of here. I was going to do it on the show, but my computer bugging. But this ain't going to lie down. You think you're going to sit there and say, you're going to sit there, brother, Attorney General, black Attorney General Republican. You think that we're that dumb, we're that stupid that you could just throw money to her family and we're going to be satisfied. That's her mama. If her mama want to be satisfied with that money, that's her choice. But I'm quite sure her daughter is worth more than that. But if she want to do what Benjamin Crump is known to do, and I'm not a fan of Benjamin Crump. Benjamin Crump is one of the most opportunist attorneys on the face of this planet other than Al Sharpton, trying to get some fame. If you want to get that settlement from the cop, he get his cut, she get her cut, and they go out in the sunset, that's fine and dandy, but it ain't got nothing to do with us. The bottom line is you let go of a bigot police who didn't take this serious. You charged them, but you didn't charge them with a major crime. Here it is, an innocent woman getting killed by a cop and you didn't charge them for a major crime, let alone, I can see if she had guns in the house. I can see if she had drugs in the house, and even then, you still got to prove your case. I'm trying to calm down, and I'm trying to take it breath by breath, because I'm blown away with this. This reminds me of the first time I saw Roots. When I first saw Roots, and I found out how white people treated black people as slaves, man, I was looking for any white person to knock in the jaw, and they ain't had nothing to do with it. But that's the kind of rage I had in my heart at that moment. Now I've wised up, but I clearly was fighting off my emotion. And then this brother, and I hate black politicians, black-faced politicians, that's what I call them. They prop y'all up because you're black when you really are white supremacist operatives. Your arms are white supremacy. They put these black people in charge to make you think that we've got some kind of power now when they're literally speaking the talking points of white power and white supremacy. Justice and, I'm going to show the whole video. It's just like, sometime Barack Obama was doing that crap. Look here, we tortured some folks. What? We tortured some folks. You tortured some folks. And that's supposed to be something that we just need to blow off? Because you black, bro, and you're a Democrat? No, you tortured innocent people. You killed innocent people with that drone strike program. We tortured some folks. So what they're doing now, they did not charge the other cops. All of them busting that house, blaze of glory, guns shooting everywhere. All because this man was trying to protect himself and his wife. He didn't know his girlfriend. He didn't know who in the world was breaking into the house. You in Louisville, Kentucky, man? You busting into somebody's house? Not announcing yourself? Robert, they did. We got one person out of all the people staying in that building saying they heard the cops announce themselves. And you expect us to believe that crap? And I know y'all people saying, well, that's what we get for these black sellout Republicans doing Trump bidding. No, don't even go there. Because Joe Biden, he was the father and the author and the finisher of the crime bill that allowed cops to do that stuff for decades. Hillary Clinton pushed it. Bill Clinton signed it into law. Bernie Sanders voted for it. So don't make this a partisan issue. This is white supremacy using blackface to get away with their crimes. And that's what they're doing with this brother. And clearly, he wants to be the governor of Kentucky one day, and that's why he's kissing the behind of everybody else, coming up with this lame excuse for Breonna Taylor. All those guys should have been charged because all those guys broke into the wrong freaking house or went into that house, blaze of glory for no freaking reason. Well, his bullet didn't hit her. That's not the point. The point is you came in her house shooting. So whether the bullet hit her or not from the other cops, it's still attempted murder if they fired shots in her house. And they should be charged with such. See, what I really come to realize is this, that we're out on the streets telling people, look, we're not going to tolerate with police officers. We're not going to tolerate police officers overreaching, abusing their power, pretty much being killers in the street. And they're double downing saying, yes, we are. We're going to continue this whether you like it or not. It's going to be a fight to have the right to come in and bust into your house and kill everybody for no reason at all. Or if somebody accuses your son, we can choke you out or we can put our knee on your neck. We're going to find any excuses that we can to continue to do what we want to do to you, majority black people. And I don't care how innocent you are. Now, what's going to happen, there's a couple of gun coalitions that's going to be down there, and one large, big black one's called the NFC, the Not Blinking Around Coalition. And Grandmaster Jay and all them brothers ain't no joke. And they're not for violent. But they're going to, when the stuff happen, when it hits the fan, and it is tonight, they're going to protect those black people. So I don't know how you guys going to come, but they're going to protect black people's right to protest and black people's right to have arms and to bear arms and use it in self-defense. No matter what you try to call it or what you try to spend it, because you're definitely going to do that. This was a lame excuse. All those guys should have been charged with something. I can understand certain people should get certain degrees of charges, but all of them should have got charged with something. Now, I'm going to hit back on this a little later because I ain't got time, but this is some tomfoolery. And if Louisville get lit on fire, you can't blame the protesters. You got to blame you. And another thing for you politicians who talking about we're not going to have people riot and loot and burn up our towns and our churches. You ain't say that when you were doing that to black people. The long history of you burning our towns and burning up our churches and our homes and robbing and looting our stores. Heck, even going far as dousing gasoline from an airplane on our entire town because we're prospering in wealth more than the local white neighbors in the area. So you're going to be jealous enough to put gasoline and pour it on our town and set our towns on fire. And see, this is the stuff they're not teaching our kids and hiding it in history. Thank God for the internet that they could just type it up and look it up of all the atrocities that racist white America, including law enforcement officers, have done to the black community. With black leaders being involved, looking the other way or making excuse. I'm not going to be a person to make excuse. Now, you know me, I go to church, I consider myself a Christian, but I'm not going to sit here and be one of these Christians that talking about the only thing that we need to focus on is Christian rights. Get out of here. I'm not that dude. I was born black. I wasn't born a Christian. And don't get me wrong, I try to hold on to my faith as much as I can, even though I fail every day at it. But no, I was born black. I didn't know nothing about Christianity until my mama taught me. And at the end of the day, I'm black. At the end, when the sun is going down, I'm black. And when I die, I'm black. And I realize that. And then I got to deal with these race soldiers out on the street. Not all of them race soldiers, but you got too many on the inside that are pretty much race soldiers, and some of them pretty much vowed to be a race soldier and using their job as a cover-up to kill black people. And they probably get rewarded underground for it. This guy's only going to do 5 years. 5 freaking years of killing of an innocent woman, a healthcare worker, beloved by her family and friends. 5 years. And a $10,000 fine. The rest of them ain't getting nothing. And you don't think, and you're gonna pre-skull us saying that if we get upset and lose our mind and go off, that something wrong with us? Negro, is you crazy? You've been sucking too much of Donald Trump. You've been drinking too much of Donald Trump's juice, and you letting these right Republicans get into your head. Brother, you better check yourself. Now, I know you're the Attorney General of Louisville, Kentucky. And black people are probably proud to have you until this point. You're just another blackface with a white supremacist pulling on your strings. You're a puppet, like Malcolm X said. You're a puppet. Kamala Harris is a puppet. Barack Obama was a puppet. And yeah, majority of you black Republican leaders are puppets. You're not doing your own thing. You're not making your own decision. You're being led. You're not even led by the majority of the American public, number one. You're definitely not led by the black American public. You don't listen to us. You tell us what we're going to do, like you did today. Bro, you don't tell us what we're going to do. And you can send out all the National Guard and you can let Trump bring in the freaking army. We don't care. There's certain things worth dying for. Now, I know it's easy said and done. I'm in New York and y'all in Kentucky, but it's the same thing go here. There's certain things worth dying for. And all you black bootleg leaders, think y'all leaders, really believe y'all leaders when you're just puppets. Nothing but Django on Candyland. That's all you are. Not Django. You're nothing but Steven on Candyland. Doing the bidding of Steven. Doing the bidding of Mr. Candy, Calvin Candy. Something happened to your white buddies, you're going to be crying, Candy. Care more about preserving white power than empowering black people. Shame this day, brother. You are forever not welcome into the real black community. You may be welcome into the Boule black community. Heck, even Boule won't even welcome you because Boule black people still don't understand this. And when I say Boule, I mean bougie, uppity, HBCU Negroes. I'm done, but I'm not finished. I know that sounds crazy. I'm done, but I'm not finished. Sorry I couldn't get on the computer and do a raw report, but it's coming because we're going to break down everything this fool said. Now, I didn't watch the whole thing, but I watched segments, and I couldn't take it to the point that I was literally about to throw something at this TV, but I remember I'm not responsible. This ain't my TV. I just wanted to kick the TV, but it's not gonna hurt him. And I know a lot of you was mad. You probably threw your coffee cup on the ground, threw a dish or two, cussed. You probably slapped your spouse right next to you, whatever. I know you were mad, but you're slapping the wrong person. So what y'all need to do, number one, is vote this fool out. I don't know when he's up for re-election, but this fool need to go. We don't need black leadership doing the bidding of white power. We don't. And they want you to believe that they're really in charge when they're really not in charge. I don't care even if they're the president. They still could be puppet leaders. I'm done. I'm out of here. Peace. I gotta go. I love you guys. Bye-bye.